Hello, this is Haskuu of Haskuu Gaming Inc. And it's been a while since I made a video of this game actually. It's Game Dev Tycoon. And I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update on where I am after a couple restarts and failed run-throughs. I've managed to get to this point. So let's just take a look around. I am actually in the final office right now. I have the maximum number of employees, and they're all specialized in something. So for example, this guy, he specializes in level design. When I make a game, interesting. Okay. So this guy specializes in level design. He specializes in gameplay, story, and quests. She's an engine, dialogue, and artificial intelligence, and this is me right here. I'm in graphics. So when I develop a game, and I'm just going to do some contract work to fill some time here. These guys also work at lightning speed, and when I'm recording, at least, it slows down my frame rate to nothing. So I know it's laggy. I have 1 FPS right now, but yeah, that was finished in record time. So you will also be seeing all of these little lightning bolts here. Now those are my boosts. If I activate one of those while I'm doing something, all of these guys will work even faster. I've also got a couple things over here. First off, I've got my money. I have right now over $13 billion. And I have made my own console called the Haskuu. It has sold 9 million units as of right now. I've also got an MMO game running right now, which is costing me way too much to maintain unless a convention like this comes around, in which case I do actually get to hype that game some more, and it generates way more sales than it normally would. So for example, right now, for 1 month, and then as you can see, it just makes up for all of it by selling almost over $2 billion worth of copies right after a convention. I'm also selling a lot of units of the Haskuu right now, so I'm doing pretty well. And how did I develop these things? Well, 2 main reasons. First off, the research and development lab, which allowed me to research things that I normally wouldn't be able to. So, for example, right now the only thing I can research is my own convention. So I'm going to do that, and then I allocate them a budget. I'm just going to give them maximum budget right now. So before too long, I'll have a convention of my very own. So that's going to take away in the background, and I've also got the hardware lab. So with this, I can click here and say develop console. I can choose from all of these different ways that it can look. So for example, I'm going to make a new one, and it's going to look like this. I've got full quality assurance budget, so that's $30 million, and it's going to have the latest 3D graphics. It's going to have everything. And this is going to cost me $144 million. Unfortunately, one thing that I don't particularly like about this, I can have this or this. I can't just add support for all of them, which is a little unfortunate, but it's not that much of a problem. So I'm going to start developing this, and I should actually probably name this. So I'm going to call this the Haskuu 3000. And it saves my stuff here, so I'm going to start development. I'm going to give them full budget as well, and we'll show you how this works. So all of these people are now working on making that console and making it run, making sure that everything works on it. And these people are still buzzing away over here. Don't cancel the project. Buzzing away over here, making sure that I will have my own convention in no time. So this will take considerably longer, and now I'm just going to wait for that convention to happen. As you can see, I'm still getting pretty good sales on this game. As you can see here, I've actually got, if you look at that counter right there, over 6 billion sales of one game, which I don't think is a thing. I don't think that would really be true or accurate. Once I get more sales than there are people on the planet, I'll have to take that down. Especially, I think it's costing me $1 billion a month to keep up right now. The red line there is maintenance fees, and the green is the amount that I make. So if the red is over the green, then it's costing me money. And if the green is over the red, then it's making me money. So as soon as my own little... I'm just sending all my people on vacation. Once you have people, they need to take breaks occasionally. You can train them to be better. So I'm going to send them all on vacation here. Once my convention goes, I'll start making way more money from this. So I'm just going to wait for that. And I'm going to, in the meantime, I think I'm going to develop a new game, and I'll just show you how this works. So now I have small, medium, large, and AAA games. I'm going to make a new AAA MMO. I'm going to call this, how about, let's pick the topic and genre first. It's going to be, let's go for a hunting action RPG. MMO RPGs tend to work pretty well for my console. Actually, no, I'm going to make this for PC. It's going to be that, and it's going to be a mature game for the PC, because that always works well. Because before too long, this is actually going to be off the market, and that won't work very well with an MMO, so as soon as the Haskuu 3000 comes out, that will be off the market. So now I can select my graphics. I've got all of these options. I'm going to go with the best one that I have, and let's start development here. So all of these guys are still on vacation. I didn't really consider that, didn't take that into account, but I'm sure I'll be fine. So it's a hunting game, which means we don't really need moral choices. I think an interactive story would be fine. Actually, no, moral choices of whether or not to kill whatever animal. And we can take down gameplay a little bit in favor of engine. And we can add in support for maybe... Actually, no, we need more gameplay than that. And actually, maybe we can add the VR headset, which is a nice feature to have if you can. But I would need to do this. I would need to have insane balance over here. So the way that this works, actually, I realized I haven't explained this at all. Oh, I can actually do that? I'm going to do that. Guys, I'm doing that. So the way that that works is that you assign specific people to specific roles on a game. And then based on what roles they have, you can see they're all specialized. So I pick whatever role they have, and then they only do that, and they focus on that. So right now, she's doing the story and quest for this game. Right now, I believe he's the busiest right now, because I have him assigned to gameplay, and that was the thing that I had the highest up. And so they're actually working at lightning speed, as you can see. I'm already getting 500. I believe the best I've gotten on either of these was about 2,500 points, and I may have crashed the game by trying to record. That should be fun. I'm getting 0 frames right now, which is unfortunate. Come on, you got it. You know what you're doing. So, well, in the hopes that I do not actually crash the entire universe and everything, I'm actually going to leave this video off here. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Actually, I'm going to explain this a little bit better. So I can pick whatever features I want in this game over here. So, for example, it's a hunting action RPG, so I don't need a whole lot of dialogue. I don't need body language or voice acting, really. So I can have advanced body language, that'll be fine. AI is going to be important. Level design is going to be very important. Although AI is actually, considering it's a game where I'm going to have to simulate like animals running around, AI is going to be pretty important. And then I can pick what stuff I want over here. So for example, level design, a dynamic environment would be nice. I can't actually do that in this case. I can almost get everything for level design by sacrificing some artificial intelligence. Can I sacrifice some dialogues? Not really. So you end up playing a very careful balancing game here, trying to make it so that you can do everything, but you can never do everything. Oh, I can do everything. Cool. And so I'm going to leave this video off here because this is just going to start lagging again. No, actually, it's not too bad right now. So my own convention is about to happen, and when that happens, you'll see this. Right now, it's costing me almost $1.5 billion to keep up these servers. Good, I'm making an action RPG, and action games are popular. And now I'm holding my own convention, and I get this whole crowd of people all clustered around Dracula's Pants, which was the last game that I made. It actually went pretty well. I have a whole system. I have a whole series of games called Dracula's something. Normally it's a room. I decided to go random places with it, and that went pretty well actually. Made me a good amount of money. And you can see for this game right here, which is another MMO, I'm selling so many copies. I've sold far more than there are people on the planet at this point. So it's always something to watch out for. So right now, Ben Silverman, as you could see there, was overloaded with work. He cannot actually physically do all of the work that I gave him. So hopefully I can achieve some sort of a balance here. Maybe not. How much is Darlene doing other than this? Let's check. So she's doing 53, he's got 52, so I'm actually going to assign him to this instead. Maybe I can achieve that happy balance. Perfect. So right now I can't actually have an orchestral soundtrack. That's completely fine. It's a game about shooting animals. It's a hunting game, so I don't think that's going to be a huge problem. So let's just move on here to the last stage of development, and I'll show you the review system. And I might actually show you a little bit of marketing as well, which is something that you can get later. So I'm going to set myself up a large campaign. And I never named this game, but that's fine. That's the first time I've actually done that in quite a while. That's not a problem. It will occasionally take you down some points in the reviews for that, but only if it's a bad game. If it's a good game, it'll say, good game despite the name, but hey, you know what? I'm making YouTube videos. I ain't got time for naming my games. So now it's in the last little stage here, and as you can see, the more people you have, the more bugs you tend to get in your game. So this is a big game, so it gets me a lot of bugs, and I have to spend more time fixing those. But having the console and the MMO on the side here to just help out with income in the weeks between times is always a nice thing to do. Especially because they'll earn you money, they'll earn you fans, just kind of off to the side. And it's not really something that you have to put in anything to, and it'll get you plenty out. But eventually, this game will, right now it's actually costing $2 billion to maintain. As soon as this one's out, that one's getting taken off the market, just so that I can maintain my myself. Sure, let's make a press release about our new console. And I'm almost done with ironing out all the bugs for this. The Haskuu had a sizable following, made an impact. That's because it's at the top of the market right now. But I'm developing this for PC because the Haskuu is about to go off the market once I release this. So as you can see, I gain experience. I gain quite a bit of experience, but it takes a lot of experience to actually level anything up once they're all at level 11. This guy, this is me. I'm at max level right now. That guy just leveled up, so I released this. And he actually gets more salary. He's now charging me $119,000, I believe, a month. So that ain't bad. Frankly, that's not half bad for making code all day. Now this is not a good game. Apparently I did something wrong. It's unfortunate. It'll probably sell well though. As Blant is the name. See that? That's what happens. So I can run 2 MMOs at once. That's nice. It's a nice thing to be able to do. So this is actually where I'm going to leave this video. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.